This is the completely redesigned 2021 Opus binding. This is a women's freestyle specific binding that features an extruded aluminum heel cup for strength and adjustability. One of the nicest things about this binding is the really lightweight injected gel strap. The best part about this strap is that as you tighten the ratchet, it actually stretches over your boot, eliminating any pressure points. You hardly even feel that it's there. This is a really adjustable binding. Everything is tool free. You can adjust the forward lean adjuster, as well as the ankle strap length and the toe strap length, even with your mitts on. It's an extremely convenient system that you can adjust right on the fly, on the hill as you go, to really dial in your fit. The extruded aluminum heel cup is extremely strong, so you don't get those heel cup cracks. It also makes it so that you can position your boot directly over the center of the board, which not only optimizes the performance of the binding, but also the board that you're mounting it to. It works in unison for you to get a really dialed in setup. The cast aluminum buckles are really lightweight, and they work in unison with our German spring steel springs that are located inside our buckle assembly here. They're so strong, we've tested them up to 28,000 clicks on the tester. Now, to put that in perspective, that's about triple the strength of some of the competitors that we put on that same testing machine. They are that good. And we put our money where our mouth is. We back that up with a lifetime warranty. We are the only binding brand in the snowboard industry that has a lifetime warranty on the buckle assemblies. That's a fact. We also have a lifetime warranty on the base trays. The reason why that's important is because our injection is not painted. We don't use any toxins. We don't use anything that's bad for the environment. It also proves that we don't use any filler reground up material that comes from injection molding waste. We keep it completely out of our bindings. It's typically okay to use some regrind back in bindings, but it's very hard to control from a production perspective how much is actually being put into each binding. So to make it real simple, we don't allow any of it, zero. Every single fixed binding, including this Opus, is first shot pure nylon. How do we prove that? How do we prove it's not just something that we're saying? How would you know if we do it or we don't do it? Well, it's really simple. The injection colors that you see on the binding are actually the color of the injection. If you cut this binding in half, it'll still be the same color as each individual binding colorway. So that's one way of confirming it. The other way to confirm it is the actual box that the bindings come in. We have a reground material box that is reusable. You can use it to organize your tools in your garage, your wax kit. Some people even make planters out of them. It's a really handy thing to have that you can use for years to come. And it's actually made of the production upcycled waste from our manufacturing process. So again, the proof is in the pudding that we don't put any of that material back in our bindings. The third final way to test it is the actual X-ray tests that we do. We test all of our bindings against the competition, and when you see other bindings on the X-ray compared to a fix, their bindings look like Swiss cheese. They're full of air bubbles, and that's specifically caused by that regrind. They're using too much of it, too much filler material to make the manufacturing cheaper, and you're gonna see breakage. With fix, it looks very solid in the X-ray, and it's a really confidence-inducing X-ray shot that you would see of the inside of the binding. So how do we back that up? We put a lifetime warranty on the base trays. We get next to zero warranty returns because we test and test and test until we are confident that our bindings are the strongest on the market. So what I'm trying to say is you're getting a lot of value with a binding like this. So one of the things you get with this binding is the discs. They're both channel compatible and 4x4 compatible. Everything is on one disc. You don't need to buy any extras. It's all in the box that comes with the bindings. The second thing that you'll notice is the actual mounting hardware is color coded. There is black for 4x4 and then silver is for the channel system. These bindings can be mounted to every single snowboard mounting system in the market today. The wax scraper itself is made out of regrind, and it's something that you can keep in your pocket and use to scrape the wax off your boards. It's just a nice little add-on that we like to do for you guys. So again, the Opus is a really good freestyle binding for women. It's very soft and forgiving and playful. The sizing fits women's boots perfectly, and everything else can be customized off the adjustability of the binding. This is the 2021 Opus.